Okay, so normally seniors take an English for English class, but it was offered up to take an college writing course, so I did that instead. And the curriculum for the college writing course comes from a community college, and so we follow whatever they do pretty much, except for it's in a high school setting. Um, so I like the class. I think it's really good. I enjoy writing a lot. So I think it's very beneficial because it does give a college perspective, I hope, on what English would be like. My problem is the teacher. She angers me. She decides to, like, tell us bits and pieces last minute, and then she changes everything around so it's not even the same thing. We were told at the beginning of the year that we had to write a research paper at the end of the year and give a presentation. Okay, whatever. Did it last year, minus the presentation part. Don't care. So we had to read this book called Henrietta Lacks, and it's about some lady and her cells were taken and the family gets no compensation. Da 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 da. We had to find a topic from that book and use it for the research, which I didn't really like because I thought that was kind of stupid. I would have rather research anything I wanted. But whatever, whatever. So we're all getting our topics, and I wanted to do the Nuremberg trials, but there was nothing, so I changed my topic. Anywho, halfway through, like, the first thing we have to do, she tells us it has to be an argument paper. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna argue about? What am I arguing with a research paper? So I just made up some stuff after I picked my topic finally, and I just decided to make some BS, BS argument for my topic. Then, like, a couple weeks later, she's like, okay, you have to make a solution. I thought I was arguing something. You don't give a solution for an argument, let alone a research. So this solution research argument paper has just been irritating me and pretty much everybody else in the classes. She has 2 classes, and I'm pretty sure everybody is pissed because it's just so hard to do this paper when she's giving us the information last second and changing everything. That's how I feel every day. Okay, whatever. I got over it. Picked my topic, picked my argument, picked my solution. Everything's grand. My topic has to do with drugs. There's a character in the book, like, the lady's son did drugs, so I was like, I'm gonna do this. Because everybody else is doing something on medical. Because that's pretty much what the book is, like, medical, like, informed consent, or human research, or animal shit. I don't care. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's doing anything about drugs in both of her classes. Actually, my friend, she and I are probably the only 2 not doing anything specifically medical. She's doing teen pregnancy. So props to her, because drugs and teen pregnancy. That's what high school's all about. We're both pretty excited about our presentations, because that's going to be the fun part. Writing this paper, it sucks right now. We're not even done. We're not even allowed to, like, write the actual paper yet. That's another thing. We have deadlines for this, which I'm used to because I'm a yearbook nerd, so I do deadlines all the time. But I didn't really expect deadlines for a class like this. I would understand, like, okay, so I kind of get it, so it's like, okay, keeping you in check, so you make sure you're doing everything, but she grades it, which I don't think should be done because it's not the actual paper yet. We have to, first couple things didn't really matter. I'm trying to keep my thoughts in line right here. First couple things I didn't really care about. They were simple things like an annotated bibliography and a working biggie. Blah, blah, blah. I got all points on that. And then I don't even have my grading sheet with me. She has it. I'm pretty sure she has it still. No, she doesn't. Where are you at? Aha. Okay, so it was working bibliography, all points. Annotated bibliography, all points. And then we had to make a working thesis. I didn't know what I was going to be writing about until like 2 days ago because I was so confused with this whole research argument solution thing. It wasn't until my friend who's doing the teen pregnancy thing gave me the idea. I'm doing my research paper on you should not classify drugs at all because it's like drugs addiction's a disease and drugs addiction's not a disease, and I'm just saying fucking help those abusers. That's my argument. Don't classify it, just help them. So my working thesis, I got 3.5 points out of like 5 points. I was really friggin' pissed. That's a D. And then I had to make notes, like a bunch of notes that we had to make, which was bullshit. I was like, I don't even know what I'm writing about. Here's my notes. Here's all the quotes I'm gonna use, but I don't know what I'm writing about. I got like 17 out of 20 points. That pissed me off. And the only reason this really pissed me off is because, like, I'm normally a really good writer. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that to be so high and mighty. I've never, in my history of English, the history of my English career, gotten a paper less than a B. And here I am, getting a fucking D on a thesis that I didn't even know what I was writing about yet. It sucked. I understand, but you shouldn't grade me on something that I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I've got a better thesis now, but still. Pretty sure that she just doesn't like my writing in general. All year I've been getting like a couple points off because she doesn't understand this. Well, honey, use big words. That's what I do. I use big words. Ah! Alright, yeah. And I don't think she likes my topic for my paper either, because everybody else is doing medical stuff, because she told them to do medical stuff, and I said, no, I'm gonna do drugs. And she keeps, like, every time I ask her a question, I haven't asked her a lot of questions, but she always snaps at me. Like, today, I was asking her if I could explain a quote with a quote, because that was the only way the first quote would make sense. And she said, well, I guess. I was like, really? Going on at 8 minutes now. I'm an angry person. But yeah, I think she just doesn't like the fact that I'm doing stuff about drugs. Because everybody else listened to her and did stuff about medical stuff. And I'm like, good for you. I mean, if it actually interests you, I mean, that's awesome. But some people are just like, oh, she said do it about informed consent, so I will do it. No, I don't listen. And now this one that we're doing on, which I'm pretty sure out of the 20 points, oh, it's a working outline. We're doing an outline now, and it's a working outline. I'm pretty sure out of the 20 points, I'm gonna get 11. I'm gonna get an F. Because she probably won't like how I outlined. I hate outlining papers too. We have to fit this outline in under 2 pages. I'm already on page 3 right now. I've given up. I'm just doing this research argument solution paper how I want, and if she doesn't like it, I'll take it up to the community college because I do things my own way when it comes to writing. So this is the outline. Has to fit onto 2 pages, and they couldn't even fit it onto 2 pages. My outlines for myself, I don't write outlines. I hate using outlines. And if I do, it's usually just so I know where I want. The outline I had before this stuff that I'm not finished with, this is just an example. My outline was introduction, this stuff, conclusion, and now it's turned into a 20-page paper. I'm pretty sure this is going to be 20 pages. But whatever. She wants to read about my drugs. She's going to read about my drugs, whether she wants to or not. Also for this presentation, the other day she just told us that she was going to pull names out of a hat and be like, oh, okay, you're going today. Which I don't like, because I need to mentally prepare. I mean, I do stuff in front of people, like obviously like this. I had to mentally prepare for this. And I do plays, and I was on the speech team. But I still have to mentally prepare myself. Oh my god, my nose itches. It happens when I'm angry. So I asked her if I could just volunteer one day. My presentation is going to be so much more interesting than my paper. I'm going to make it look like an NA, Narcotics Anonymous meeting. I'm going to bring in coffee and donuts. And she wants it on a PowerPoint. The PowerPoints are dumb. So I'm either going to do it as a Prezi. They're cool. I don't know. Go to Prezi.com. It's pretty interesting. Or as a movie. And I'm going to treat everybody like drug addicts. Because I do whatever the fuck I want. Alright, well, I'm done ranting over this class that totally just turned into something I hated. When I fail, I'll let you all know, okay? This is going on 11:30 almost, so, I'm gonna let you all know when I fail because I did stuff my own way. Have a good Friday!